And the bar is loaded for Brian at 185 kilos. And a very comfortable lift there from Brian. Sorry for the lack of audio so far. Having a bit of technical difficulties on our end of things, but I think we've got it resolved now. Now we're moving on to John Trand, owner of the wonderful gym that you see before you, City Strength. And a very confident looking opening attempt there from John Tran at 185 kilos. The lift is good. Just a reminder to anyone watching on the live stream, feel free to comment any words of encouragement for our lifters. We can read them out to them. The bar is loaded for Luke at 185 kilos as well. And he stands up with it, and the lift is good there from Luke at 185 kilos. Moving on now to Mitt, who's going to be opening his account at 190 kilos, and the bar is loaded for Mitt. And a very confident looking opening attempt there from Mitt, 3 white lights. Great start to his day. Moving on to Big Bad Raz coming out. 195 kilos on the bar, and the bar is loaded for Raz. And way to make 195 kilos look like an empty bar there, Raz. Great job from him. Look at the size of the man. Fun fact, we actually had to extend the gym today just to make sure Raz could fit inside it. Up next, we've got Rodney Marsh opening at 201 kilograms. 200's just a little bit too easy for him, so he thought he'd add one more onto it. And a very speedy opener there from Rodney at 201, 3 white lights. Up next, we got Ricky. We've had a few boys in the chat already commenting about Ricky. Max is saying that Ricky knows how to lift weights. Opening at 207 kilograms. And a very confident opener there from Ricky. It's a great start to his day. He's on today. Other way, Ricky. Other way. And our last attempt for the opening attempts is Michael Ezzy coming out to 208 kilograms. And another very confident opening attempt today. 3 white lights. No troubles so far this afternoon. All right. Let's see, so we've got some boys supporting Ricky at home. What do we reckon, boys? What do we reckon Ricky will squat for his 3rd attempt? Let me know in the comments. Let's get a bit of a chat going here. Let us know. What do we think? Now we're back to the top of the order. Vineet's going to squat 151 kilograms. Just waiting for our bar to be loaded. All the collars are on nice and tight. The bar is loaded for Vineet at 151 kilograms. Let's go, Vineet. And another textbook looking squat there from Vineet. 3 white lights, very confident. Coach is very happy about that one. Up next we got Kai coming out to 165 kilograms. Jonathan Lim reckoning Ricky's going to squat 2,000. Very interesting. I'd like to see him do that. Would be an all-time world record squat. Would be nice to see that today. And a very nice second attempt there from Kai. 165, look, no drama for him. Be interesting to see what coach puts on for his 3rd attempt. I'm suspecting another 10 kilo jump. Is in the cards there. And I would be correct. Next up we got Sung Ho coming out to 188 kilograms. The bar is loaded for Sung Ho at 188 kilograms.
Let's go,
He gets the squat command. Stands up quite fast. Gets the rack call and 3 white lights. Very good lifting. Some interesting comments here. Ricky is the Chinese Thor, mark my words. Very interesting there. Max reckons you wouldn't put anything past Ricky. The kid's an animal. So we say, well, I like to say it. And the bar is loaded for James Lynn at 190 kilos. So very interesting to see how this goes for James. A very confident opening attempt from him. So a bit of a got to make sure he straightens his knees. That's why he's been called to re-rack the bar. He's still got another 30 seconds to play with, so still plenty of time. Just got to make sure that when you walk the bar out, you've got to lock your knees in place. Now he's getting the squat command. A little bit of an issue on the way up, and the lift is good. 3 white lights. It was a bit sticky on the way up, but we got there. 3 white lights for him. Gets the job done. Yep. Up next, we've got Brian, also attempting 195 kilos. Sorry, not also. Going up by 5 kilos to 195 kilos. Ooh, a very calm and composed Brian, squatting 195 kilos. Didn't look like he really needed to try too hard on that one. He gets 3 white lights for his effort. Up next, big bad John Tran. Coming out also to squat 195 kilos. And the bar is loaded for John Tran. Let's get around him here, guys. Show us some love in the comments. And 3 white lights for John Tran. Even the Deuce getting around John Tran. Coming in hot from Melbourne.
Everybody should get a kiss from their trainer. No.
Alex, kiss from coaches. Up next, we've got Luke Wenman, attempting 198 kilos for his second attempt. The bar is loaded for Luke as he comes out. He gets the squat call. Big brace. Drives up hard. Not exactly the fastest rep, but he gets it done. Gets it done. 3 white lights, that's all he needs. He's worked hard on that one. Up next, we've got Mitt. Coming out to 202 kilograms. At an body weight of under 85 kilograms. He's competing in the under 85 kilogram class today. There's quite a few gentlemen there in the 85 and 94 kilogram class. Should be an interesting battle today to see who can take out first place. Put our predictions in the comments, guys. Let me know who you reckon is going to take it out. Unfortunately, just could not grind through that middle bit. Up next, we've got Rodney Marsh coming out to 211 kilograms. Ricky Bjornsson, really interesting comments here. Got a few boys backing the Ricky. Reckon he's going to take it out today. Be interesting to see how the rest of the day unfolds for him. And the bar is loaded for Rodney Marsh at 211 kilograms. As Rodney takes a few steps back, gets the squat command, drops it in, pushes up hard. Very nice looking second attempt there from Rodney. He gets 2 white lights, gets 1 red. 1 red for a little bit high on our left side here. On your left side there from one of our amazing referees, Mags. Next up, the walking boulder, Raz, comes out. 212 kilograms on the bar. He gets the squat command, nice hard brace, drops it in and pushes up very hard. And he gets 3 white lights. There was no doubt about that effort. Very confident looking squat attempt there from Big Bad Raz. Up next, we've got Ricky Lau coming up to 222 kilograms. He's going to be squatting some serious weight here. What are our predictions for third attempts for Ricky? What do we think? I'd like to see our predictions after he finishes this one. Do we think he's going to go over 230 today? Comes out, bit of aggressive energy here. Locked and loaded.
Strong on your back. Settle in, settle in. Good, waiting there, patience. Chin in. Straight through. Hold the top. Right.
And a very nice looking second attempt there from Ricky. 3 white lights. What do we reckon, guys? Max Fitzallens reckons Ricky will bite this no problem. Next up, we got Michael Ezzy coming up to 223 kilos. 223 on the bar. Staying 1 kilo ahead of our man Ricky. Let's see how this one moves. Not really happy with that one. It did move quite well though. He's not overly impressed with it. I don't know about you, but I think it moved pretty well. What do you guys reckon? I mean, 223 kilos isn't exactly a lightweight. He would like to hit it a bit better. Let's see him clean it up for his third one then. Now we're back to the top of the order. We've got Vineet attempting 159 kilos for his third and final squat attempt. These are our third attempts now. Things are getting a bit serious. Going to need a bit of support in the chat, so let me know. And a nice, very smooth attempt there from Vineet. He gets 1 red again for a little bit high on the left side, but he only needs 2 white lights and that's all he gets. So happy day for Vineet. 3 from 3 so far. Moving very well into bench with plenty of energy in the tank. Moving on to Kai now. Out at 175 kilograms. Third and final attempt. Let's absolutely send this one. And he's pretty happy about that one. I'd be too. Very nice looking third attempt there at 175. Up next, we've got Sung Ho coming out to 200 kilos. Our first attempt at 200 plus kilos for our third attempts. Moving into some serious weight now. Anything above 200, we get 5 spotters out, just to make sure the lifter is as safe as possible. Bit unsettled, controls himself. He's very happy about that one. And 3 white lights. The lift is good. It was a bit shaky on the start, but we got there. We got there. Now, big bad John Tran coming out to 200 kilos as well. The bar is loaded for him. Let's get around him here, guys. Let's go, John. Nice confident walk out there. Settles. Big brace coming in. And he drops it in, drives up hard. Bit of encouragement. Stands up with it, gets the rack pull, and the lift is good. 3 white lights. Excellent effort there from the man, John Tran. There's nothing, absolutely nothing for him. Let's go, James.
Come on, James.
James Lynn also attempting 200 kilos. Also in the 94 class. Hotly contested class today. There's going to be some interesting results. Sinks it in. Unfortunately, gravity just seemed to be a bit too heavy for him today. Just could not get that one past that sticking point. That's all right, he'll be happy with that second attempt though. He's got that one locked in the bag. Next up, we've got Mitch making a 2 kilogram jump now, up to 202 kilos. Re-attempting. He's gonna need everything he got now. Yes. That's a much better lift from Mitch there. Much better execution. And he gets what he definitely deserved there. Got a couple of Ricky diehard fans in the group chat. It's going to be hard to say who's the biggest fan of Ricky. It's interesting to see. I think Christine might be ahead at the moment. Just not too sure if there's some favoritism there. Up next, we've got Brian coming up for 203 kilos, also in the 94 kilogram class. A hotly contested class today. It's going to be very tight. Gets the squat command, very composed, drops it in, drives it up. I think that's the first time he actually looked like he had to try for a rep today. Very interesting work there from Brian. Up next, we got Luke coming out to 205 kilograms. 3 reds, a yellow, and a collar on each side. And the bar is loaded for Luke at 205 kilograms for his third and final squat attempt. And he's working hard, he's working hard. Bit of a nod on the way up. He knew he had it. He just had to stay with it. 3 white lights. Very well executed third attempt there from Luke. He'll be happy with that one. Up next, Rodney Marsh coming out for 215 kilograms. Again, in the 94 kilogram class, quite a few boys in this class today. Should be interesting to see some of our subtotals today, which is the combination of squat and bench, who's in the lead. Be interesting to see who can pull it out for the win on deadlifts. Might have to call in Eddie Hall and Thor to compete with Ricky. This will be too easy for him. Oh, I don't know about that, boys and girls. I think Ricky might have them in the bag. This is Rodney squatting 215 kilograms. He sinks it. Works real hard to get that up. He gets the rack core, and the lift, unfortunately, is just a bit high on the squat. Just a little bit high. Again, the squat needs to make sure that the hip crease is below the top of the knee. That's the depth requirement for a squat. And the bar is loaded for 222 kilograms. As my man Richie Benno would say. 222 for the largest man in the room.
Control it down.
Looking confident. Big breath in. Holds it tight. Drives up hard. Oh. Bit of hand movement on the bar there. I think he just might have lost a bit of back tension. And once you lose back tension on a very heavy single, it's not a good time. Up next, the crowd favourite, Ricky Lau. Coming out for 230 kilograms. It's time to go to the dentist because it's 2:30. It had to be said, ladies and gentlemen. It had to be said.
No, it didn't.
Confident, composed.
Steps, balancing.
Small steps from him. Looks up. Gets a squat command. Big breath. Sinks it in, drives it, drives it, drives it. Yep, never in doubt there. Absolutely never in doubt. Textbook lifting there. 230 kilos. Lock that in for the man Ricky, who's got quite the fan club online, I'm seeing. Michael Ezzy also attempting 230 kilos for the last squat of today's events. This will put him in equal first place with Ricky.
Wait for the calls, back tight. Let's go, commit to it. Up, all the way, finish it off.
And he gets the job done there, Michael Ezzy. A man who works hard and does what is needed. It's going to be very tight between Ricky Lau and Michael Ezzy today, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Although the crowd favourite is Ricky, it's going to be very tight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up our squats for this afternoon. We're going to take a 20-minute break and return at 1:53 for bench press. My name's Jack. It's been a pleasure having you. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about 23 seconds away from kicking off our bench press for this afternoon's session. We're going to be starting with Vineet, who's going to be opening the account at 84 kilograms. And the bar is loaded for Vineet at 84 kilograms. Give him a little round of applause at home. And he put it on his chest and put it back up. 3 white lights. Great start to his day. Yes, Matt, we're getting closer by the minutes to being able to see Ricky move some more weight. I think I'm just as excited as you guys. I think I might even be a little bit more excited than you guys. Let me know. Up next, we've got Luke opening his account at 103 kilograms. And another very textbook looking opening bench there, from Luke at 103 kilograms. Up next, we've got Mitt, who's going to be coming up to 107 kilograms. He will be competing in the 85 kilogram class. There's a couple of boys in that class. Be an interesting contest today. And the bar is loaded for Mitt at 107 kilograms. And yet again, another very comfortable looking opening bench there. Now, while the opening bench presses are nothing that's overly exciting, stay tuned for some very serious benching to come later on in our second and third attempts as we push towards that new PB territory. And the bar is loaded for Sung Ho. Seems to be also a bit of a crowd favourite. And yet again, another very confident opening bench attempt there. Had one red light for his heel. His heel came up on the left side. That was from our side referee, Magdalena. Very, very proficient referee she is. Does not let anyone get away with anything. She'll call you on it no matter what. Up next, City Strength King, John Tran, coming out to 110 kilograms. And yet again, another very easy opening attempt there. Now, bench is usually one of those lifts where lifters will prefer to open up quite easy to set themselves up for some more confident jumps later on. Matt, I just wanted to clarify with you, my name is not Ryan. My name is Jack. You can find me at JackMotivate on Instagram. James Lynn here with 110 kilos. And the bar is put back into the rack. 3 white lights, another good lift there. It's a very Easy looking opening attempt so far. Looking to continue this with Brian at 115 kilograms. And another very easy opening bench attempt there from Brian. 3 white lights. Moving on now, big bad Ricky Lau. Coming out to 120 kilos. I know the crowd at home is going to be going absolutely mental. Can almost hear you guys from here. As he walks out full of confidence, going to open his account at 120 kilograms. And technically a very efficient looking opening bench there from Ricky at 120. It'll be interesting to see what his next attempt will be. Let me know in the comments. What do we think? What do we think coach has gone with? Up now, we've got Rodney Marsh attempting 121 kilograms. And Rodney makes 121 kilos look absolutely easy. 1 kilogram up from crowd favourite Ricky Lau. Be interesting to see a little battle here going on between the two of them. I think we know who the crowd favourite is. It'll be interesting to see what we come down to on deadlifts. Up next, huge mammoth of a man, the Raz, coming up for 122 kilograms. Oh, absolutely ragdolled it. Could have been an empty bar for all I know. Did not look like 122 kilos worth of weight there. Up next we got Kai coming out to 130 kilograms on the bar. Also coached by Chris Southall. He's had quite a few competitors today. It's been quite a long day for him. And now Kai's up at 130 kilograms. And a very nice opening attempt at 130 kilograms there. My goodness. Now we're making a 12 kilogram jump now, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, 12 kilograms. Up for Michael Ezzi to open his bench at 142 kilograms. I think that's more than his coach can lift. And the bar is loaded for Michael Ezzi at 142 kilograms. Oof. Very nice looking bench there from Michael Ezzy. Coach is very happy about that one. Now, that's our first attempts done. On to our second attempts for bench press today. This is our afternoon session. My name is Jack. I'm your commentator today, and I will be running through today's competition if you're at home. Back to the top of the order now. We've got Vineet, who's going to be attempting 90 kilograms for his second bench press. Vinny coming out very confident. He's just adjusting the bar. Noticed some lifters have hand placements in different positions on the bar. As long as the hand does not go outside the ring, there's a little ring on that bar. As long as the hand does not go outside the ring, the hands can be placed anywhere along the bar, wherever the lifter prefers. 3 white lights there for Vinny. Too easy. I agree, Manuel. Moved 142 kilograms like he's moving mountains. Too easy for Ezzy. I agree. Up next, we've got Luke, who's going to be attempting 110 kilograms. And his arms had to move a long way to get that up, but he got there. Up next, we got Mitt coming out to 112 kilos, and the bar is loaded for Mitt. We're going to put a confident second attempt in here. And the arms were a bit shaky, but we got there. 3 white lights. Really pushing himself there. Be interesting to see what his third attempt is.
17.
Oh, big call here. There's a bit of a Ezzy versus Ricky battle going on. Should be interesting to see if Ezzy's bench can give him enough distance between him and Ricky. We'll find out on deadlifts later on. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Up now, City Strength King John Tran coming out to 115 kilos for his second attempt. Watch him put on an absolute clinic here. Gets himself into a good position. Pushes it back. And a absolute textbook execution there from John Tran. The man knows powerlifting, that's for sure. The bar is loaded for Sung Ho at 116 kilograms. He's also in the 94 kilogram class. Might give the other 2 boys a run for their money later on. A nice pop there at the top there. He's got 2 white lights, 1 red for his heels. Left side. Again, Coach Mags, referee Mags. Oof. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Do not mess with her. The bar is loaded for Brian at 118 kilograms.
Oh, God, Duck.
Luke, get out of the way. An absolute clinic has been put on today in terms of the bench press from these gentlemen. Seeing a lot of green here on the score sheet, and I want to see that continue. Apparently Thor has been asking Ezzy for deadlift tips, which will be quite an interesting display later on to see what Ezzy can show when the bar hits the floor. Up now we've got James Lynn attempting 120 kilograms for his second attempt. Bit of an animalistic growl on the way up there. One red, again for heel coming off the floor, but he got 2 whites, so the lift is good. He'll continue on for his third attempt today. What do we reckon he's going to attempt later on? Up now, Ricky Lau, the man, the myth, the legend. 125 kilos on the bar, composed. Ricky's going to need this one to keep his total in contention with Ezzy. Adding more precious kilos to the total there, making Ezzy have to push a little bit harder now. The bar is loaded here for Rodney Marsh at 128 kilograms. He's getting a nice tight setup here, gripping that bar with all he's got. He unracks it, gets the start command, touches the chest, pushes it up, locks it out. Very easy second attempt there from Rodney Marsh. He's got plenty of energy left then. Could be pushing into some bigger territory there for him. Now, the Blue Mountains are missing a part of their mountain face as Raz walks out. Man's the size of a mountain. Coming out for 131 kilos. Very confident bench there. Yes, it's a very interesting battle here between Desi and Ricky going on. Some would say even Batman versus Superman can't even come close. Some saying Ricky's taking it easy to give Ezzy a chance. Interesting comments here. Up next we got Kai coming out to 139 kilograms for his second attempt, making a 9 kilogram jump. And he pushes it up. Oh. And he made that look very easy there. It's be interesting to see what Kai goes for his third attempt. Now, Michael Ezzy coming up for 151 kilograms, a 9 kilogram jump. This is going to really put some distance between him and Ricky now. And he made that look very comfortable. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm watching at home and I'm a Ricky fan, I'd be a bit nervous. I'd be a little bit nervous. It looks like he's got a lot more in the tank there. Be interesting to see, what do we predict that big bad Ezzy's going to go for? I'm thinking around that 155 mark. Unconfirmed sources may tell me that. That might be the region we're going for, depending on what Ricky might bench. He might have to extend that a bit further. Now back to the top of the order, we've got Vineet coming out to 94 kilograms. And an excellent attempt selection there from coach. 3 white lights, 94 kilos, lock that in the bag. Up now we've got Mick attempting a 117 kilogram bench. He pushes it up. He's grinding, it's shaking a little bit. And unfortunately, the bar did dip there. Just like with squats and deadlifts, once the bar starts making its way up, it cannot go down until the lift has been completed. Once it makes that downward movement, it is a no lift. So unfortunately, it did seem to dip there halfway up, and referee Alex Hayes made the decision to call it back in. Now Luke Wenman attempting 117 kilos. He was a little bit shaky on his second attempt. Let's see how hard he can grind now for his third and final bench. Oh, no, unfortunately, just could not get through that sticking point of last time. Seems to be a little bit of a pec issue. Maybe the correct decision would have been to maybe taken a lighter third attempt and seal maybe an extra 1 or 2 kilos instead of making a 7 kilogram jump. That's a lesson he'll learn for later on. Up next, we've got Brian coming up to 122 kilograms.
Red blue, black, one. Red blue, black, one.
Last minute change here. We've started with 121. Now a last minute change to 122 kilograms. The bar has been loaded for Brian as he comes out very composed. Very silently confident about this lift. Yes, and I would be too. Great decision there. Great decision there to add that extra 1 kilo. Probably could have added another 1 or 2 there. Now the king of city strength coming out, John Tran, 122 kilos on the bar. We've just got a bit of technical difficulties going on.
Where's the go at the end, mate? John changed it to 121. Sorry, Brian changed it to 121 to 122. Yeah, I figure at the end.
What you want to do? Put it in the end? Okay, so we have done from. All right, you can keep it.
Bit of technical difficulties here causing a bit of a order issue. Now, Sung Ho should have gone first after that change because his lot number was lower. And unfortunately, with the change, last-minute change, it means he's going to have to go at the end of the group. So Sung Ho will, his final attempt of 122 will be at the end, most likely after Michael Ezzy. So now we have the king of city strength, John Tran, coming out to also attempt 122 kilograms. Let's get around him here, guys. And a very smooth looking third attempt there from John Tran. 3 white lights. Very happy with that one. Up next, we've got James Lynn coming out to 125 kilograms. Here he comes, James Lynn, 125 kilograms on the bar. Had to work a little bit hard for his last attempt. Let's see him grind through this one now. Gonna need a bit of love in the chat.
Nice and still. Press. Back hard. Back. Take it. 128. 2 reds. 1.5.
Unfortunately, gravity was just too strong for him today. Could not push that one against the force of gravity. And the bar is now loaded for the man, Ricky Lau. Looking to claw back some precious kilos against Michael Ezzy. Another 3 kilos on his total here will really help him. Big bench here for Ricky. He's going to need every single kilo he can get to claw back on Ezzy's much larger bench. It was hard, it was smooth, and it's 3 white lights. The lift is good. That's another 3 kilos to Ricky's total. He'll be very happy about that, and I'm sure many of you at home are very happy about that too. Up now, we've got Rodney Marsh coming out for 133 kilograms. And he's working hard. Unfortunately, just could not get through that sticking point right in the middle there. Just a little bit too much for him. He's pretty confident with his second attempt. That moved very well. Unfortunately, I think the jump was just a bit too big for him today. Up next, the side of a mountain known as Raz is going to come out at 136 kilograms. Erasmus Van Zyl. 136 kilos on the bar.
Punch it off.
Very nice looking bench there. He's very happy with that. And what's even more promising is that it looked relatively easy. Precious kilograms being saved for deadlifts. Up now, Kai coming out to 145 kilograms for his third and final bench attempt before Ezzy is going to come out. I wonder if Ricky's bench is playing on the mind of Ezzy at the moment. As he waits in the wing. Kai now, 145 kilos in his hands. Lowers it to his chest. Gets the press call, pushes up. Oh, very confident bench press there. Unfortunately, 2 red lights. His bum came off the bench. It was a very smooth looking bench there, but unfortunately, part of the rules is that the head, the bum, and shoulders must maintain contact with the bench at all times during the lift. And unfortunately for Kai there, his bum did seem to come off the bench. Now our last bench for today will be Michael Ezzy attempting 155 kilograms. Oh, sorry, second last. We still have someone. Sung. We still have Sung to attempt 122. Oh, unfortunately, just a little bit too much. Well, I think the Ricky Lau fans will be cheering hard at home there. Maybe that third attempt from Ricky got into his head. Now we're back to 122 kilos for Sung Ho to be our last bencher for today. And 3 white lights for Sung Ho. Very happy with that one. And ladies and gentlemen, that is bench press done for this afternoon. We'll be back in approximately 20 minutes time. So at 2:45, I'll see you back here. My name has been Jack, will always be Jack, and I'm signing off for the next 20 minutes. Enjoy your break. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back for deadlifts. Vineet has just completed his opening deadlift at 175 kilos. Up next we'll have John Tran coming out for 180 kilos. Now, lovers of Ricky, I have been informed from the man himself that he is very appreciative of all the love and support, and he's going to use that as motivation to get through this afternoon. Up now, we've got John Tran, king of City Strength, opening at 180 kilos. Very easy. 180. Nothing but a peanut. Up next, James Lynn, also with 180 kilograms on the bar. When you're ready. And a very confident looking opening attempt there from James. 3 white lights. Excited to be back. Thanks, boys, and I'm looking to see lots of comments coming through in the chat. Giving us your predictions. What do we think is going to be the next deadlift for each athlete? Up now, we've got Kai opening his account at 195 kilograms. Oh, very nice looking attempt there. Coach is really happy with that one. I would be too. That was a very crisp looking opening attempt there from Kai. Should be very happy with that. Up next, we've got Brian coming up to 207 kilos for his opening attempt. Brian, a very calm and composed lifter. Doesn't get too aggressive. It's very technical. Does what needs to be done. Gets the job done. Just straightening that bar. Putting it into a nice, comfortable position for the lifter. And the bar is loaded for Brian. Let's go, Brian. Brian executing an absolute textbook sumo deadlift. He's very happy about that. Bit of emotion there from Brian. Haven't really seen that from him much today. Good to see him getting involved. Up next, Sung Ho coming out to 210 kilos, and the bar is loaded for him. Bit of a fist pump for Coach. Big breath. Ooh. Very, very snappy opening deadlift there. Coach is very happy with that one. Oh, when I was speaking to Ricky, yes, it was very, very awe-inspiring, that's for sure. Up now, we've got Mitt coming up to 210 kilograms. And a very smooth looking deadlift there from Mitt. Didn't look like it phased him too much. Be interesting to see what he will be opening less than Ricky, which will make this chase for between the Ricky and Ezzy battle for the 94s very interesting. Ricky might even pull for the win today. What do we reckon he's going to have to pull, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know. But first, let's see what Michael Ezzy can do with 215. Oh. That was a very nice looking deadlift there from Michael Ezzy. Up next, Luke Wedman also pulling the same weight. Spotters and loaders is going to tighten those collars, make sure the weight hasn't been moved or adjusted in any way. The bar is loaded for Luke. Coming out 215 kilos. Very confident, comfortable, easy, some would say. 215 kilos. Plenty more in the tank there. Good to see that little stumble on his third bench has not phased him today. Very good. And now the man, Ricky Lau, coming out to 220 for his opening deadlift. Should be interesting to see what we have in store here using a sumo stance. He has a bit of a wobble, bit of a wiggle, gets loose before everything gets tight, drives through the floor. Drops in, yes. Very nice finish there from Ricky Lau. Very confident. Quietly confident walking over there, Ricky Lau. Bit of a smirk. He's feeling on today. Seems like the live stream has been frozen a bit. We'll see if we can get that back. And I think we are back now. Yeah, just leave it. Yeah. Up now, that was Rodney Marsh pulling 221 kilos with absolute ease. And now our last lifter of the group, Big Bad Raz, coming out to 225 kilos on the bar. Good to see we've got our technical difficulties sorted now. Hopefully the commentary was enough to keep you guys going. Up now, Raz, coming out to 225 kilos. Ooh. The old drop and go. Very confident pull there from Raz. Oh, I think it's a bit early to be saying that Ricky's already won. We've still got 2 more lifts to go, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like it's going to come down to the absolute wire today. Going to need some very interesting attempt selections. But yes, I agree. Ricky is definitely in contention at the moment. Going back to the top of the group with James Lynn to attempt 187 kilos for his second attempt. Now, just in between groups, we like to brush the bar down, get some of that excess chalk that the lifters have placed on their hands off the bar, and make sure it's comfortable for each lifter's grip. Bit of encouragement from a coach over there. James Lynn coming in. Very nice finish. Very good second attempt there from James Lynn at 187. He should be happy with that one. Up now, Vineet coming out to 190 kilograms. Very simple, but getting the job done there, Vineet. 190. Tick that one off. Ooh, big jump here for John Tran, up 15 kilos from his opening attempt to 195 kilograms. Although looking at his opening attempt, I think this is going to be absolutely no dramas for him. And the bar is loaded for John Tran at 195 kilos.
Let's go, buddy.
He drops in. Bit of difficulty off the floor, but absolutely no issues locking that one out. Up now we got Kai, 210, being loaded on the bar for him for his second attempt in the 120 kilogram class. It's quite a big boy. Get a bit of love there. Bit of encouragement. Absolutely no dramas for the big man there. No dramas whatsoever for Kai. Up now, Brian, moving on to 220 kilograms. Let's see if we can get a bit of emotion out of Brian here. Seeing a bit of too much composure, too much calm. I think this is where we'll see the beast unleash, if you will.
Come on, Brian.
Let's go, Brian. Confident, composed. Big breath. Oh, he looked like he had to even try on that one. He's very happy with that too. Bit more emotion coming from the calm and composed Brian. Up next we've got Nick. Got a little interesting battle online here between the Ezzy and Ricky fans. Sophie Fisher putting it down. Oh, come on, Mitt. 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 He gets the down call, and the lift is good. 2 white lights. That's all he needed there. 1 red. I'm assuming for a bit of a ramp. Yeah, a bit of a ramp on the legs there, according to the left referee. But unfortunately, or fortunately for Mitt, that didn't really matter because he got 2 white lights. That's all he needs. Up next, we've got Sung Ho coming up to 230 kilograms. 230. It's dentist time. There's a great pat on the back of encouragement there from coach as he takes a deep breath in.
Come on, all the way.
Very confident second attempt there from Sung Ho.
Same way, guys.
Don't sleep on this man. I think he might be making a late charge here. Up next, we've got Rodney Marsh, also attempting 230 kilos. And the lift for Rodney is very much a good one. At 230 kilos, I had to put a little bit of effort into that one. I think he'll take a very conservative jump for his next attempt. Bradman, yes. Bradman Houston, yes. If someone does pull a state or national record in a comp like this, it is official if you have 3 nationally qualified referees. He gets the down call. And 2 white lights, that's all he needs. 1 red for rounding of the shoulders. Now the shoulders need to be rolled back. All right, needs to be made an obvious considerate effort to the shoulders to be back. Here comes Michael Ezzy pulling 233 kilograms. Very smooth, confident attempt there. Showing us a bit of a hook grip there, which means both hands are facing over the bar and the thumbs are hooked underneath the fingers. All right. Now what I want you to imagine is make a fist and put your thumb inside your index finger And that is what a hook grip is like with the bar jammed in there. Can be complicated for some of the newer lifters, but with plenty of practice, you can get it real good. Up now, we've got Big Bad Raz coming out to 240 kilograms.
Easy, all the way.
My goodness. He made that look like it was nothing. And I'm very excited for his third attempt, ladies and gentlemen. Very excited for that one. Bradman, there are no sub-juniors in this particular competition. We did have Brea de Jong, a junior, competing in the previous competition, who did set a junior squat record and a junior total record, as well as breaking the open total record in her weight class. Unfortunately, there are no juniors looking to break any records today. Ricky Lau, 240. A small stick on the way up, but it was absolutely no dramas for him there. Absolutely no issues. I think he's going to go, I think whatever's put down now might even change towards the end of the comp. Let's see if we can get that win. Depending on what Ezzy pulls for his third, I think there could be some changes of attempts here. James Lynn, last pull for him today. Last lift at 196. Oh, never in doubt there. And he gets 3 white lights. The lift is good. Great day for Jeremy. Give him a round of applause at home for finishing his day very, very strong. Up next, we've got Vineet looking to hit a PB here at 205 kilograms for his third and final deadlift. He's pulling it, and he's got it. Ladies and gentlemen, he has pulled it. 3 white lights. Great day for Vineet today. Absolute ripper of a day for him. He'll be very happy with that. He's definitely earned a cold beverage later on. Up now, C Strength King, the one, the only John Tran, coming out to pull 210 kilos. The bar is loaded for John Tran at 210 kilos. Just getting a bit hyped up here. Let's go, John. Come on, mate. Big pull. Ladies and gentlemen at home, start screaming at your laptop. Feel it here with him. Use all your might. He pulls it. He's up. Let's go. Oh, unfortunately, just could not get it today. Who turned the gravity machine on? Whoever turned the gravity machine on, could you please turn it back off? Up now, we've got Kai coming up to 225 kilos, 4 reds. Let's go, Kai. Big pull. Big pull. There you go. Locks it out. Gets the down core. 3 white lights. An absolute ripper of a day for Kai as well. He has definitely earned a post-lift beverage. Or 7. Up now, we've got Brian. Brian coming up for 230 kilograms. The bar is loaded for Brian at 230 kilograms. Big pull. He drops in, pushes from the floor, stays patient with it, gets the hips through, locks it out, gets the down call, and it's 3 white lights. An absolute magnificent day for Brian. Very happy with that one. Coach Rahman gives me the nod of approval. He's happy with it too. Great day for him. Mitt also attempting 230 kilos. The bar is loaded for him. He's coming out. It's going to be a hard one for him. He's going to have to give it everything he's got. Let's go, Mitt. Stay with it, mate. Stay with it. Stay with it, mate. Come on, you've got this. Come on. Come on, mate. Oh. Unfortunately, I think position-wise, I was a bit too far forward. Just could not get it back. The bar is also loaded for now for Rodney Marsh at 235 kilograms. Let's see what he's capable of now. Let's see if he can get this one. He's had a great day so far. Let's see if he can finish. Oh, unfortunately, just could not break the floor. Michael Ezzy coming out now to 238 kilograms. This should be interesting. Let's see if you can fine-tune this performance with some more important kilos added to the total. Maybe to force Ricky to pull something more than he's capable of. This is a very important pull for Ezzy.
Let's go. All the way, in against you, finish it off, nice.
And the lift is good for Michael Ezzy there. Almost certainly sealing his first place in the 94 kilogram class, unless the man, the myth, the legend, Ricky, can pull something miraculous. I've just been informed Ricky needs to pull an additional 21 kilos on top of what he's already pulled. He's adding 10 kilos to his total. Do we think he's going to go up by that 21 kilos, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not too sure. Up now we've got Luke, 240. Drops in, locks it out, gets the down core. 3 white lights. Terrific day from Luke today. Absolute ripper of a day from him. He'd be very happy with that one. Bradman, you're going to have to be more specific with the sub-junior deadlift record. There's quite a few of them. There's a few weight categories. Maybe just head on to Powerlifting Australia website and you can find all the national records there. Sung Ho pulling 242 kilograms to finish an excellent day for him. Bit of a fist pump, 3 white lights, high fives the coach. Happiness all around today for Sung Ho. Great day from him. The bar is loaded for Ricky Lau, 250 kilos. He's not going to pull for the win today, unfortunately. But I think this is going to be a big pull for him. He's got a big pull. This will be definitely for a PB. 1/4 ton. This is a big lift. This will put a very nice total on for him and a great way to finish the day if he can lock this out. Do we think he can do it? Oh. Unfortunately, he did tear his finger on his previous attempt. And unfortunately, I think, again, it just came loose. The grip was just not there today. No doubt in my mind he would have had that on strength. But there was a very clear... clear rip in his hand, which obviously, when you're holding a quarter of a ton in your hand, it's not something that you want. Right now, we've just got a little bit of blood left from Ricky. I'm sure some of you in the group chat there would love to be a part of it. We are just going to wipe some of that blood off, just to clean and disinfect the bar. Just to make sure we're, keeping health and safety at the forefront of our competition.
I was trying to see where he was going to go.
Which gives Raz plenty of time to mentally prepare for his 255 kilogram deadlift. And the bar is loaded for Raz, at 255 kilos. Our third and final deadlift. The last lifter for today, 255. Let's go, Raz. Big pull. Big pull. Let's go. And he locks it out. And he gets the down call. And a great way to finish Raz's day. What an excellent competition it's been for him. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Powerlifting City Strength Open 14 complete for today. My name is Jack. I have been your commentator today. It has been an absolute pleasure to commentate this magnificent competition for you today. Feel free to follow City Strength on all the socials. Get around it to see more events coming up. And once again, my name is Jack.